I'm gonna make something that I've been wanting to for years and for some reason just never have tried. Sometimes I get a little behind on washing eggs. We bring them in for a couple days and they sit in these little baskets on my counter and then I wash them after a couple days. No big deal though, they can sit out, no problem. They could just sit out, but some of them are a little dirty, you know, so I don't like to leave them out. Plus I sell them to a couple friends, so I kind of take the really clean and nice ones and give them to my friends, and the ones that have any spots or were really dirty, then I keep for myself. A lot of these are pretty clean. Oh, I missed the spot there. Oh, nope, that's a bad one. Plus then I can check for bad. 5½ dozen, and this is 3 days worth. I was getting 2 dozen a day, and now I'm down to a little over a dozen. Well, yeah, I guess this was close to 2 dozen. So, not too bad. These 3, I have this certain order I put my eggs in. Yes, I'm weird OCD about that. So these 3 will be for selling, and these 3 will be for us. I am going to start with these cheddar crackers, but I have a whole list of things I want to make. I want to make some more fat bombs like I did in a previous video. My sons went through about half of them. But he ate all the chocolate peanut butter ones, and so he wants more of them. And I want to make some actual peppermint ones, which wasn't able to make in that video because I didn't have peppermint extract. But I do now. I got some on clearance actually at Meijer when I was down in Illinois. They had clearance on like spices and stuff, so I got a few things, which was really nice to find. So I have almond extract, and I can make, or not almond extract, peppermint extract. So I can make peppermint fat bombs and chocolate peanut butter ones. And all I do for the cheese, I said it wrong actually, I'm not making cheese crackers, I'm making cheese crisps. So it's just going to be cheese and some seasoning on top. But for some reason I've never made these, and so I'm going to. And we'll try just a few. Pizza cutter. I'm excited to see how they turn out. Oh man, that is not a straight line at all. I'm glad I'm not going for perfection. Might make the other ones smaller. We'll see how they turn out. But all you do is have your cheese. I looked up recipes, but they're all basically the same. It's just cheese and spices. So I'm just kind of winging it from a compilation of the recipes that I looked up. And I'm going to put some spices on top and cook them in a 400-degree oven for like 8 minutes, I think it said, basically. I'm going to separate these on here. I did not do well cutting these at all. Now I've got this garlic and herb. Oh, maybe I'll put a little bit of that on some of them. Okay, this might sound weird, but I'm going to use this because this stuff is excellent. I use it on meat. I'm going to put it on a couple of these big ones. Use it on meat all the time, and it is so good. So we're going to put this on these ones here. I like this barbecue seasoning. And then we're going to throw these in the oven. Actually put some Parmesan on these 3. Excited to see how that turns out. Timer 6 minutes. Otherwise, I will for sure forget when to take them out. Although it says 6 to 8 minutes, and I'm going to keep an eye on that. So, other things I'm going to make today. Pickle wraps, because I love pickle wraps. I've had this stuff to make them for weeks, probably a month, and I have not made them. So I'm going to make them today because I really want them. It is a healthy snack. It's good healthy fat. We buy the pickles without food dye. You have to look at your store because a lot of them do have food dye. But this Walmart brand, not all of the Walmart brands, but this one does not have food dye. It has turmeric. I mean, it does still have other things that are not good, like polysorbate 80, so calcium chloride, but we do the best we can, right? There are some pickles at Hy-Vee that I found, sliced pickles in the refrigerated section, they're like Wahlburger, I think, really good, and they're just a couple clean ingredients, real pickles, which is nice. So if you want real pickles, go to Hy-Vee and get those. But for pickle wraps, the whole pickles, I mean, this works. At least there's no food dye. And another thing I'm going to be making is chocolate chip cookies, because who doesn't love them? And I'm going to be gone next week, all week. I am going on a mission trip with the youth of our church, and my kids will be home with their dad. They'll be fine. The younger three, Clay, my keto kid, he's going with me. He went last year as a youth and loved it so much that now he's technically an adult because he's 19 and out of high school, but he is going with us also. He's helped a little bit with like youth group. He is thinking he might want to go into ministry, at least in some area. Somehow he wants to work for the Lord, so this is a great opportunity for him to go back. We're going to Camp Daniel, which is a camp for mentally and physically handicapped adults who just need a little bit more help, and it gives them the camp experience while also still getting the help they need. We'll be one-on-one with a camper. It's such a great experience. I'm going to talk about that all when I get back, about this year's experience, but I'm excited to go again. But so I got to kind of prepare for my kids for me to be gone. By the time you see this, I will already be back. But I'm going to have another video talking about Camp Daniel and how my health's doing after that week, because who knows what will get off the rails while we're there, because right now I'm doing so good with my health. I have lost weight and I feel great and I'm hitting my step goals, so we'll see. But that'll all be when I get back. I can see why it said to keep an eye on that, because it's only been 3 minutes and they're already sizzling real good. So obviously it has to crisp up a little, but gotta keep an eye on that. And it smells good with all the spices on. Yeah, talk about hitting my fitness goals. I walked already this morning 4 miles. I took my son to work and walked on, in the town near us, there is a bike trail all around the town. And so there's lots of trails you can walk on and bike on and stuff. So Archer went with me and rode his bike and got 4 miles in. That's pretty good. I should be able to hit my step goal then today, no problem. I'm hoping to do 12,000 steps a day. It has not been a problem so far, as long as I get out and walk, and I love walking so much. But on that note, we gotta make chocolate chip cookies, which is the opposite of health goals. Okay, I tried one of all of them. They came out. I'll show you what they look like. They look pretty good. Parmesan one, they actually were all really good. Parmesan one was good. The barbecue, garlic, whatever the other one was, they were all really good. I will say I will definitely make them small next time. I like the smaller ones. They crisp up better, and might leave them in a second more. Of course, I tried these that weren't as crispy. Let me try this one. This one's got a lot of spice on it. So good. And so easy. I didn't realize it only takes like 6 minutes in the oven, and you just put seasoning on them. That is so much easier than what I thought it was going to be. I thought I actually had to like dehydrate it to make it, but no, not at all. Okay, that's a win, and I'm definitely going to make more of them. Not today, but I can make them anytime. Throw some together. That's really good, and I'm betting my keto kid will like them too. I'll share a little bit. But I am trying to eat like low carb, so this is a good snack for me. Also, the pickle wraps would be, but I can't make them. I'm out of ham. How did I run out of ham lunch meat? I buy it all the time, but somehow I'm out. So that will go probably on the next video. I'm gonna make a meal prep for when I'm gone video, and that will go on that. This one's kind of more of a snack for when I'm gone. I'm gonna take some of these with me because it is a, what is it, 8-hour car ride, I think, up to Upper Wisconsin from here. So we're gonna be in the car a while, and this being a chip that I can eat that's healthy, definitely take that. So I'll make some more later in the week. But when I'm meal prepping, I will add the pickle wraps to that. Okay, I had the kids try them. What do you think?
That's a definite Mexican.
And what's your favorite?
Barbecue.
Chocolate chip cookie recipe. I'm impatient and didn't thaw my butter, so I melted it and I stuck it in the fridge to cool it a little bit. It's still hot, but you know what? I'm too impatient to do it quite right. So my cookies just won't, they will be maybe a little flatter than what a professional would, but they will taste just the same. I'm going to add the 1.5 cups sugar, or approximately. You know, I do everything approximate because I'm just not that particular. Which is funny because I am particular about some things, but baking is not one of them. I do love baking, but I just never do it exactly right. Yum, looks delicious. Now I'm going to dump in, oh, I didn't put that away. Put everything else away. I have all these open bags of chocolate chips. I'm not sure why. These are even organic, allergen-free, and white, So I'm going to put all these in there. I really love chocolate chip cookies. It is like my kryptonite. So I'm not sure I'm going to be able to stay out of these, but I've been doing really good on my health goals. So I'm going to allow myself a cookie, I think. Hopefully, if I can only, keep it to just one. That's my problem. I eat one, then I want to eat 20 more because they're so good. I am a glutton. That is my biggest problem with health because food-wise, I've got it dialed in. I know what food makes me feel good. I know for like meals, vegetables, meat, love it. Love fruit. I do for a treat. I was just talking to my kids this morning because Ella said something about, why do you call fruit a treat, a snack? I said, because it is. It's nature's snack. I said, God gave us that as our snack. And if you don't eat junk all the time, fruit tastes really sweet and really good. I actually have a watermelon on my counter back here that I got at the Dutchman's store last time I was there, and I'm going to eat that. It was only a few days ago that I was there. We're gonna fix that up, or cook that, I can't even talk, cut that up and eat that maybe today. Probably, I don't know, maybe not since we've got these cookies, but soon. I do love watermelon and it's so sweet now that I've cut out a lot of grains and stuff. So hopefully I can withstand the cookies and just stick with watermelon today. We'll see. A lot of times I'll freeze cookies after I make them. That way I can't eat them. It's not a mindless snack, you know. You would have to actually thaw them. And by then I'm out of the mood for a cookie, and so I'm good. Guess I should probably, while I'm baking, fix my kids some lunch. It is, it's 1 o'clock. It's after lunchtime. I cannot believe it's 1 o'clock already. Last time I looked, it was just about noon. Time flies when you're having fun. But we have some leftovers I'm gonna heat up real quick for the kids to eat while I'm waiting for those cookies. Then I will get to the, what am I trying to think of? My mind's not working today. I'm tired. Fat bombs, that's what I'm trying to think of. That's all I've got left. Finish the cookies and make the fat bombs. Okay, got their leftovers made for them. This was pasta and meatballs. Gotta turn off some water over here. From last night. These meatballs are keto, except I found out something when I was making them. Of course, it was after I put it in, but this seasoning, I'm an idiot and never read on it. I just natural garlic and herb. Yeah, it has sugar and whole wheat flour. I can't have whole wheat flour. Clay can't have sugar. And it has canola oil in it, which is disgusting. So,
We need to get rid of that.
I know. It is so yummy, but
So terrible.
we are not going to be using this again. And I actually,
Am I able to now that I know that it is weird?
yeah, it's very minimal. I mean, I used, you know, what, maybe an 1/8 of a cup, 1/16 of a cup in 5 pounds of meat. So it's not that much, but it's enough that I think it was actually bothering me because I am very sensitive to wheat. And so,
It's not bothering me.
no, but yours is more digestive. I have some weird issues, so I couldn't eat them. So I just had scrambled hamburger last night, and it is gluten-free pasta too. Don't they look delicious? Perfectly cooked. What did you make?
Strawberry milk.
You have a strawberry milk mustache. Strawberry milk. Okay. He like whipped it up.
Milk?
And this, he's tearing apart to use for something. I don't know. I love. Don't ask questions, he says.
Ask questions about what I'm making.
He's always making something. Oh, there's something. Always got experiments around here. It's okay. I just make him clean up. Well, I should just title this vlog Failures because when I messed up earlier and said almond extract instead of peppermint, yeah, I bought almond extract instead of peppermint, which I probably needed this too, but I meant to buy peppermint for the fat bombs.
You need to go back to school. Can you not read? It says almond.
So I need peppermint extract, I need ham. I just keep failing today, but that's okay because I'm trying. It's a new day. I got my ham for my pickle wraps and I got my peppermint extract for my fat bombs. And what, did it ring? Mm-hmm. Oh, and I gotta answer the phone. My husband just called to, because I had called him to tell him he ran me out of gas and I need him to go fill the gas cans when he gets home. Right now he's taking Clay to work. Clay can't drive right now because he had a seizure, so 6 months no driving, so we're taking him to and from work all the time. Rick usually takes him to work and then I usually pick him up. So anyway, he was off doing that and I wanted to let him know when you get home you have another errand to run because I was hoping to mow this morning. The grass is so tall, but we've had so much rain. I also need to weed eat. Look at those weeds. That I haven't been able to mow because it's been so wet the last few days. So it's still a little bit damp this morning, the grass is, but actually it's probably good that I have to wait a little bit to mow because then it gives the dew from the morning a little bit of time to dry. So it might work out, but I just like to get busy and get doing things first thing in the morning. I am definitely a morning person, worker, and by evening I just want to relax and sit and do sit down activities, you know. I don't ever just do nothing. I'm always working on 2 things at once. I'll be sitting, might even be watching TV, but I'm always doing something else while I'm doing it, like editing a video or planning things or, you know, meal plan, all that. So anyway, I'm gonna get this yard mowed and then finish the baking stuff from yesterday. Finally, the peppermint cream cheese fat bombs. I've already got the cream cheese in there and the butter and the sugar substitute, which in there, and then this is finally my peppermint extract, and it's 1.5 teaspoons, and then 3 teaspoons coconut oil. I melted that. I might put in a little bit more because why not? The more fat the better. This is like all fat except for the sugar substitute. And that's it. I'm going to mix this up and then melt some chocolate to go on top of them after they set up in the fridge. I'm glad to be to baking today because this morning I spent a couple hours mowing. I love push mowing my yard, love it, but it does take a while. And so when I do it, it takes most of my morning. So I'm glad to be to baking now. Mowing my yard takes about 2 hours. It did this morning because the grass was really long. It's been raining so much, but it took 2 hours and I got 10,000 steps on my phone at the end of that mowing sessions, and I probably had maybe 1,000 before. So it's about 4.5 miles, over 4 miles I walked this morning just mowing. It's a lot, but it's so good. It helps me reach my 12,000 steps a day goal that I have. So while the fat bombs are in the fridge and freezer, and I'm melting the coconut oil for the top of that, I will put cocoa powder and these chocolate chips. This is all I have. So I'm going to add a little bit of cocoa powder and these chocolate chips in with coconut oil and make the chocolate for the tops of all those. But I am making pickle wraps now, finally. It looks weird, but I like to lay the pickles out, dry them off with the towel, and then I like to put the ham on here too. That way this side of it is dry, and then it's so easy to spread the cream cheese on the ham or on the pickle, either one. I've done both, but if it's dry it's easier and it goes on better and doesn't slide off. So see, doesn't that look delicious? And in my house the ends get eaten right away, so me and the kids will snack on these now, and the other will get laid out on the plate looking pretty. It's like the baking tax is the ends. Gotta try to get this done real quick because we are going swimming this afternoon. I'm taking the kids to the local pool. So a friend of ours, great friend, she kind of sent out a message to a bunch of the moms and said, anybody want to go? And I said, well, for sure. I hate to go when there's nobody to talk to, you know, so it's great when there's friends there. So we're going to do that. And then tonight we have, Clay has a double header softball game, so we will not be home until late tonight. So it's a busy day, so I'm trying to get this done real quick. And looky there. That was a big pickle. Sorry. Cut out the end, make it look pretty over here. I hate using plastic wrap because it's plastic and plastic is terrible to have around. I don't use plastic dishes. I don't use much plastic, but I'm out of aluminum foil, and I know aluminum's not the best for you either. And I had this I actually bought this at Christmas time to make a saran wrap ball, if you've ever done that at Christmas, where you take it and wrap it up and put like candy and prizes in it. And I bought 2 of them and I only used 1, I think. So I still had this left over. So we're using plastic today. Okay, I think I'm doing okay. I think I'm gonna be able to get this done. Just need to finish this. When you've got a ton to do, it's all good things. So this is gonna be great. We don't tend to go swimming very often. I have this terrible fear of water, and I love water. I love swimming. Love that my kids want to play in the water. Not sure any of them know how to swim. Some of them do a little bit, like enough to save themselves, but I almost drowned when I was little in the river, and so I have a fear of drowning, and so I've just never gotten over that really. And I've taken my kids to swimming lessons, and a lot of them it just never stuck. So I've tried, and I try not to let my fear get to them, you know, but I'm sure it has a little bit. But they love playing at the pool, especially the younger two. That's 2 I'm taking today, but we just don't seem to get there very often. It's looking good. It's all melted. Just put a little bit of this on all of them, and then I'll go back and put more on. I'm not sure how much I can do. So excited to have these done. Now he can take some of these with us so he can have his added fat. We learned that he needed some extra fat. Oh, stupid fly. In the afternoon, he wasn't producing his ketones enough in the afternoons. So these fat bombs have really helped him to do that and keeps him healthy. I know it's weird, but keto kid needs fat. While I'm eating healthy, I am definitely not eating quite keto because I have that gluten-free chocolate chip cookie. Had one a minute ago and it was delicious. One of them I made yesterday, and you know what? This is one of the first times I've eaten one and I'm not just craving another one. I think it's because I have been working out so much more and exercising, and I'm eating healthier, and I think it's just really helped me enough that I don't feel that I have to eat more, you know. Packing up for the trip. I've got my little bag. A friend of mine got me this when I had Ella, actually. I love it. It works good. Taking a life vest because Ella does not know how to swim at all. Archer does some. And their goggles because they love having them. Extra clothes for us all for after so we can get ready to go to the ball game. So glad to have all the food and snacks finally made. And I finally think I'm done with all the work for the day. I can go just have fun and enjoy the rest of the day with my kids, which is great. That's what I want to do. Get all the work done quick so I can enjoy time with them. Because that's what's best about summer, getting to enjoy time with the kids. Oh, and I'm tired, so I'm ready to sit down for a while. Thanks for watching today, friends. I hope you liked this video. Subscribe to my channel and continue to join me in this joyful life. Thanks. Bye.